Finally out of here, leaving Capilano River RV Park right now by myself. As you have noticed, I've replaced the kids with a bunch of their stuff. They flew away down to LA, so I'm here for 10 more days on my own before heading south myself. And the reason why I move all the stuff up here is, I'm not sure you guys know that there's a lot of shuffling that happens for us when we get to a place and we have to pop the top, we have to unpack. We have bags of clothes, like our laundry bag, the awning tent, our regular tent, and all the stuff that just kind of piled on the floor and on the seats. Those kind of have to come out and come in the truck, or I have to set up the tent and put all the stuff in the tent, usually. I didn't want to have to do that now that the kids aren't going to be sitting in the back with me when I drive. So I just packed everything in here so that it will be easier for me to sit up and break down each time. So that's what I've done. And in the back now, I can just, anytime I want, go in there and pop up, and it's pretty much ready to go. So the setup's pretty good. We're still having some leaking issues, man. I mean, there was one hole that I found that the wires come in through the front. I plugged that, but still leaking. Well, one downside with this is I can't see out this window too good. Here at the same shopping center where I ate at this faux garden a couple times, I want to try this place. You know, the girls aren't into burgers, so I am. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yes. Not bad. Burger, fries, and a drink. $15 Canadian. Honestly, that place was not that great. Especially when you're paying, like, the burger was almost $7, and you add another $1 and change for the cheese. You're paying for like an $8 hamburger. And have it be just kind of average? Yeah, that's... I don't think I'll be going back there again, but I may come back, though, to North Vancouver, depending on what I find today, tomorrow, and then the weekend. I do want to find something new and different place to stay at, though. Further away from town, for sure, so. But today I'm going to go work, find a place, set up, and maybe go back north a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. As always, I don't really know where I'm going. So I've decided to drive back to Squamish, just because we were only in Squamish one night, and I really wanted to see a little bit more of it when it's not raining, which it isn't right now, but it might still rain for the next couple of days. I think it's supposed to stop like early next week, but until then I'm gonna decide this will be a good place to be to figure out this next week, because from here I can either go north up to Whistler and kind of drive around and back down the other side, come back into like Abbotsford before I cross back into the US, or I can just come up here, stay for a few days, and then just come back down south again next week. So I figure either way I get to get out of Vancouver, get out of the crowd, and get to a beautiful spot without really having to worry about this storm that sort of never materialized. So. pretty popular place for people to go rock climbing. In fact, there's like a parking lot on the bottom specifically for climbers. Pretty successful day at the library. Feels like clouds are rolling in. I have some windows open in the camper. I popped the top so Yoda can have more space. Maybe let the stuff dry out a little. Turn the fan on, but the last thing I need is for rain to start again, which it looks like it might. So I'm gonna head back and yeah, probably figure out where I'm gonna stay tonight. Nothing's wet. I think I got some good circulation happening. Yoda still back there? Yoda? You okay there? Too dark. Alright. Gonna go check this place out. Hopefully this road isn't too rough. Look at that. It's beautiful. Here's the spot. Just like a clearing up the road. You come up this road and a clearing to the right, clearing to the left. And this left clearing has like a fire pit that somebody has built here. The only downside is all these power lines overhead. Not that big a deal, but you can hear them making like little crackling sounds. And if I want to fly the drone here, these could give up a lot of interference. It's recommended to not fly drones near power lines like this, so I'm probably going to maybe go back down and look at one of the other spots I saw. It's a fairly tame road. You can probably drive up here in any car. It's been raining a lot, so the road is pretty damp. And in these conditions, I would say four-wheel drive is nice to have just in case you get to a spot where it's really washed out or maybe really wet. You can lose traction. Snow up there in the peaks. It's got to be new from this last storm. This could be a little rough. It's like a dip in here. And it's pretty soft. Man, I don't know if I can get over this. Don't want to get stuck. But look at the site. This site's perfect. One set of power lines going through. That's not terrible. You'll probably find a level spot here somewhere. And somebody stole a motorcycle and took it apart here? What's going on? I think I'm gonna make it. The front tires are over. It was a little high to get in here. Ugh.